10 Strategies to Make You Valuable. Stoicism quotes. Introduction: the intersection of value and Stoicism. In today's fast-paced, ever-evolving world, the quest for personal and professional value has become more pressing than ever. Whether you're striving to excel in your career, enhance your relationships, or simply lead a more fulfilling life, the concept of value serves as a guiding principle that shapes our actions and decisions. But what does it truly mean to be valuable? Is it about accumulating wealth, achieving recognition, or something deeper, something rooted in character, resilience, and purpose? This article explores this profound question by presenting 10 transformative strategies designed to help you cultivate lasting value in every aspect of your life. At the heart of these strategies lies an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time: Stoicism. Originating in ancient Greece and later flourishing in Rome, Stoicism is not merely a theoretical framework but a practical guide to living with wisdom, virtue, and inner strength. Its timeless teachings resonate deeply with modern challenges, offering insights into how we can navigate adversity, regulate emotions, and focus on what truly matters. By integrating Stoic principles into your daily life, you can unlock a reservoir of potential that elevates both your personal worth and your contributions to others. The connection between value and Stoicism is profound. While many people associate being valuable with external achievements, titles, accolades, or material success, Stoicism reminds us that true value emanates from within. It emphasizes qualities such as self-discipline, integrity, and emotional resilience, which are not only enduring but also universally respected. These attributes allow individuals to face life's uncertainties with grace and fortitude, making them indispensable in any context. For instance, Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most celebrated Stoics and a Roman emperor, demonstrated that leadership isn't just about wielding power but about embodying virtues like humility, justice, and courage. His writings and meditations continue to inspire millions seeking to live meaningful lives. This article delves into 10 actionable strategies inspired by Stoic philosophy, each accompanied by powerful quotes from renowned Stoics like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. These strategies range from mastering emotional intelligence and embracing adversity as a teacher to cultivating gratitude and practicing mindfulness. Together, they form a comprehensive roadmap for becoming someone whose presence enriches the lives of others while fostering your own growth and fulfillment. By weaving Stoic wisdom into these strategies, this piece aims to provide readers with practical tools for self-improvement, while grounding them in a philosophy that transcends fleeting trends or superficial measures of success. Whether you're new to Stoicism or already familiar with its teachings, you'll find here a treasure trove of insights designed to empower you to create lasting value, not just for yourself, but for those around you. As we embark on this journey together, remember that the pursuit of value is not a destination but a continuous process. It requires reflection, effort, and a willingness to embrace discomfort when necessary. Through the lens of Stoicism, we will uncover how adopting these strategies can transform not only who you are but also how you impact the world. Let us begin. Strategy 1. Cultivate emotional intelligence through self-awareness and control. Emotional intelligence, EI, stands as one of the most critical pillars of personal and professional value. At its core, EI is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions while also empathizing with the feelings of others. In a world increasingly driven by rapid change and interpersonal dynamics, those who possess high emotional intelligence are often seen as invaluable assets, whether in leadership roles, collaborative environments, or even personal relationships. The Stoics understood this millennia ago, emphasizing the importance of mastering one's emotions rather than allowing them to dictate behavior. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Understanding emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence comprises four key components: self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, and social skills. Self-awareness involves recognizing your emotional triggers, patterns, and responses. Without this foundational understanding, it becomes nearly impossible to exercise control over your reactions. The Stoics viewed self-awareness as a cornerstone of wisdom, urging individuals to reflect deeply on their thoughts and behaviors. For example, Seneca wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This quote underscores the idea that much of what holds us back stems from a lack of awareness about our fears and limitations. Self-regulation, the second component, builds upon self-awareness. It entails managing disruptive emotions and impulses, ensuring that they don't derail your goals or relationships. Here, Stoicism offers a treasure trove of advice. Epictetus famously said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." This perspective encourages us to reframe negative emotions as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. By practicing self-regulation, you can maintain composure during challenging situations, earning respect and trust from others. Empathy, the third pillar of emotional intelligence, involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others. While modern psychology highlights empathy as essential for building strong connections, Stoicism frames it as an expression of virtue. Marcus Aurelius advised, "What injures the hive injures the bee." This metaphor illustrates how interconnected we are and why nurturing empathy benefits both individuals and communities. By actively listening and seeking to understand others' perspectives, you can foster deeper, more meaningful relationships. Finally, social skills, the ability to navigate interpersonal interactions effectively, are crucial for translating emotional intelligence into tangible value. Stoicism teaches that effective communication begins with clarity of thought and intention. As Seneca remarked, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By addressing conflicts calmly and constructively, you can diffuse tension and inspire collaboration, further enhancing your influence. Practical steps to develop emotional intelligence. To cultivate emotional intelligence through Stoic principles, start with daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day journaling about your emotions, identifying triggers, and evaluating how you responded. Ask yourself, did I react impulsively, or did I pause and consider my response? Over time, this practice strengthens self-awareness and helps you identify recurring patterns. Next, adopt techniques to regulate your emotions. When faced with frustration or anger, recall Epictetus' teaching. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Use breathing exercises or mindfulness practices to ground yourself before responding. This deliberate approach ensures that your actions align with your values rather than momentary impulses. To enhance empathy, make an effort to engage in active listening. During conversations, focus entirely on the speaker without interrupting or planning your response prematurely. Reflect back what you hear to demonstrate understanding. Additionally, seek diverse experiences that expose you to different viewpoints, broadening your capacity for compassion. Lastly, refine your social skills by prioritizing authenticity and kindness in all interactions. Remember Marcus Aurelius' reminder: waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. B1. Authenticity fosters trust, while kindness creates a positive ripple effect, making you a source of support and inspiration for those around you. Why emotional intelligence matters. Developing emotional intelligence not only enhances your personal well-being but also amplifies your value to others. Leaders with high EI inspire loyalty and drive team cohesion. Friends and family members appreciate the stability and understanding you bring to relationships. Professionally, emotionally intelligent individuals excel in negotiations, conflict resolution, and problem solving, all skills highly sought after in today's competitive landscape. Through the lens of Stoicism, emotional intelligence becomes a pathway to virtue and excellence. By mastering your emotions, you gain the freedom to act with purpose and integrity, regardless of external circumstances. As you integrate these principles into your life, you'll discover that cultivating emotional intelligence transforms not just how others perceive you, but, more importantly, how you perceive yourself. In summary, Strategy 1 invites you to embrace emotional intelligence as a cornerstone of your journey toward greater value. By honing self-awareness, exercising control over your emotions, and nurturing empathy and social skills, you position yourself as a beacon of strength and wisdom. Guided by Stoic philosophy, you can navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience, leaving a lasting impact wherever you go. Strategy 2. Embrace adversity as a teacher. Stoic resilience in action. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, yet its role in shaping personal value is often misunderstood. Many view challenges as obstacles to avoid or overcome, but Stoicism reframes adversity as a powerful teacher, an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. By embracing difficulties with the right mindset, you can transform setbacks into stepping stones toward greater self-worth and contribution. As Marcus Aurelius aptly stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perspective shifts adversity from a source of suffering to a catalyst for transformation. The nature of adversity. Life's adversities come in various forms: failure, loss, rejection, illness, and unforeseen changes. Each challenge tests your resolve, patience, and adaptability. However, Stoicism teaches that external circumstances themselves are neutral. It is our perception and response to them that determine their impact. Epictetus captured this truth succinctly. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This insight underscores the Stoic belief that we cannot always control what happens to us, but we can control how we interpret and respond to those events. Resilience, therefore, lies at the heart of embracing adversity. Rather than resisting or denying hardship, Stoics advocate leaning into it with curiosity and determination. By doing so, you uncover hidden lessons and develop qualities such as perseverance, humility, and emotional fortitude. These traits not only make you more valuable to yourself but also to others who look to you for guidance during tough times. Learning from setbacks. Every setback carries within it the seeds of growth. if you're willing to look closely enough. Consider failure, for instance. In conventional terms, failure is often stigmatized as a sign of weakness or incompetence. However, Stoicism flips this narrative, viewing failure as feedback. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When approached with openness, failures reveal areas for improvement, highlight blind spots, and reinforce the importance of persistence. They remind us that progress rarely follows a straight line and that true mastery emerges through trial and error. Loss, another common adversity, offers profound lessons in impermanence and gratitude. Stoics encourage contemplating mortality and the transient nature of all things as a means of preparing for inevitable losses. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Such reflections instill a sense of urgency and appreciation for the present moment, helping you focus on what truly matters and let go of trivial concerns. Rejection, too, has its place in the Stoic toolkit. Whether in personal relationships or professional pursuits, rejection can feel like a blow to one's self-worth. Yet, Stoicism teaches that external validation is fleeting and unreliable. Instead, focus on cultivating internal virtues such as courage, honesty, and kindness. As Epictetus advised, "If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, 'He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone.'" This attitude disarms negativity and redirects energy towards self-improvement. Building resilience through practice. While philosophical insights provide a solid foundation, resilience must be cultivated through consistent practice. One effective method is negative visualization, a Stoic exercise where you imagine worst-case scenarios. By mentally rehearsing potential adversities, you reduce fear and anxiety, making real-life challenges feel less overwhelming. For example, envision losing your job, experiencing a breakup, or facing financial hardship. Then ask yourself, what virtues can I apply in this situation? How can I respond with dignity and purpose? This proactive approach equips you with the mental tools needed to navigate adversity gracefully. Another practice is reframing difficulties as opportunities for growth. Whenever you encounter a challenge, pause and ask, "What can I learn from this experience? How will it make me stronger or wiser?" This simple shift in perspective transforms adversity from a burden into a gift. For instance, instead of lamenting a missed promotion, consider it a chance to reassess your goals, refine your skills, or explore alternative paths. Additionally, maintaining a gratitude journal can bolster resilience by shifting focus away from problems and toward blessings. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This habit fosters optimism and reminds you of the abundance in your life, even amidst hardships. Stories of Stoic resilience. History is replete with examples of individuals who embraced adversity and emerged stronger for it. Take Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison under harsh conditions. Despite unimaginable suffering, he used his time to reflect, study, and prepare for a future leadership role. Upon his release, he became a symbol of forgiveness and reconciliation, leading South Africa out of apartheid. His story exemplifies the Stoic principle of finding strength in adversity. Closer to Stoic roots, consider the life of Marcus Aurelius himself. As Roman emperor, he faced constant threats to his empire, political intrigue, and personal tragedies. Yet he remained steadfast in his commitment to Stoic virtues, using his struggles as fuel for introspection and growth. His writings and meditations serve as a testament to the transformative power of adversity when met with resilience and wisdom. Why embracing adversity matters. By embracing adversity as a teacher, you unlock immense value, not just for yourself but for those around you. People naturally gravitate toward individuals who exude calmness, confidence, and wisdom in the face of challenges. Your ability to navigate adversity inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of resilience and positivity. Moreover, overcoming hardships deepens your character, enabling you to contribute meaningfully to society. As Seneca observed, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." In conclusion, Strategy 2 invites you to reframe adversity as a vital ingredient in your journey toward greater value. By adopting a Stoic mindset, practicing resilience-building techniques, and drawing inspiration from historical figures, you can turn life's challenges into opportunities for growth. Embracing adversity not only strengthens your inner world but also enhances your ability to uplift and support others. Through this alchemy of struggle and triumph, you forge a legacy of strength and wisdom that endures long after the storms have passed. Strategy 3. Prioritize virtue over external validation. In a world obsessed with likes, followers, and accolades, the pursuit of external validation has become a pervasive cultural norm. Social media platforms, performance metrics, and societal expectations often dictate our sense of worth, leading many to equate success with external approval. However, Stoicism challenges this shallow paradigm by asserting that true value lies not in fleeting praise or recognition but in the cultivation of virtue, qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. As Marcus Aurelius poignantly reminded us, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This timeless wisdom underscores the futility of seeking validation from others and the enduring power of living virtuously. The illusion of external validation. External validation operates on a deceptive premise that our worth is determined by the opinions of others. Whether it's a promotion at work, a compliment on appearance, or viral social media content, these moments of affirmation may temporarily boost self-esteem but rarely satisfy our deeper needs. Stoicism warns against relying on such fragile sources of validation, which are inherently unstable and subject to change. As Epictetus observed, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." True fulfillment, he argued, comes from aligning your actions with universal principles of virtue, rather than chasing ephemeral applause. Modern psychology corroborates this Stoic insight. Studies show that individuals who base their self-worth on external validation often experience heightened anxiety, insecurity, and dissatisfaction. They become trapped in a cycle of dependency, constantly seeking approval to validate their existence. Conversely, those who prioritize intrinsic values, such as personal growth, integrity, and meaningful relationships, report greater happiness and resilience. By focusing inward, you reclaim agency over your sense of worth and build a foundation that remains unshaken by external fluctuations. Virtue as the foundation of value. For the Stoics, virtue was not merely an abstract ideal, but the very essence of a meaningful life. It represented the highest good, the ultimate measure of human excellence. Seneca articulated this beautifully. Virtue is nothing else than right reason. Living virtuously means acting in accordance with reason and nature, guided by moral principles rather than selfish desires or societal pressures. By prioritizing virtue, you anchor yourself in timeless truths that transcend the whims of public opinion. Consider the 4 cardinal virtues championed by Stoicism. Wisdom, the ability to discern what is truly important and act accordingly. Wisdom allows you to navigate complexity with clarity and purpose. Courage, the strength to face challenges, speak truth to power, and stand firm in your convictions, even when it's unpopular. Justice, a commitment to fairness, compassion, and service to others. Justice ensures that your actions benefit not only yourself but also the broader community. Temperance, the practice of moderation and self-control, avoiding excess and staying grounded in balance. Together, these virtues form a blueprint for living authentically and contributing positively to the world. They enable you to create value that endures beyond fleeting trends or superficial measures of success. Practicing virtue in daily life. Cultivating virtue requires conscious effort and consistent practice. Start by reflecting on your motivations. Are you pursuing certain goals because they align with your values, or are you seeking external validation? Journaling can help illuminate hidden dependencies on approval. Write down your aspirations and examine whether they stem from intrinsic or extrinsic desires. If you notice a tendency toward external validation, gently redirect your focus toward virtuous intentions. Next, incorporate small acts of virtue into your daily routine. For example, practice wisdom by pausing before reacting impulsively. Exercise courage by speaking up when you witness injustice, even if it feels uncomfortable. Demonstrate justice by volunteering your time or resources to support causes you care about. Cultivate temperance by setting boundaries around technology use, consumption habits, or other areas prone to excess. Over time, these practices reinforce your commitment to living virtuously. Additionally, surround yourself with people who embody virtue and encourage you to grow. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." By fostering relationships rooted in mutual respect and shared values, you create a supportive environment for personal development. Breaking free from society's expectations. Society often imposes rigid standards of success, dictating what careers, lifestyles, or achievements are deemed worthy. These expectations can stifle individuality and lead to conformity at the expense of authenticity. Stoicism empowers you to resist societal pressures and forge your own path. Seneca emphasized, "Let us rise superior to fortune, which has no power over the wise man." This call to transcend external influences invites you to define success on your own terms, guided by virtue rather than convention. To break free from societal expectations, clarify your personal values and priorities. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? What legacy do I wish to leave behind? Use these answers as a compass to navigate life's choices. When faced with conflicting demands, refer back to your core values to ensure alignment. Remember, true value is not measured by external achievements, but by the integrity and character you bring to every situation. Why virtue matters. Prioritizing virtue over external validation not only enhances your personal well-being but also amplifies your impact on others. People are naturally drawn to those who embody authenticity, consistency, and moral courage. Your commitment to virtue inspires trust and admiration, making you a source of strength and guidance for those around you. Furthermore, living virtuously fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment that no amount of external praise can replicate. As Marcus Aurelius reflected, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In summary, Strategy 3 challenges you to reject the hollow pursuit of external validation and embrace virtue as the cornerstone of your value. By cultivating wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, you create a life of depth and meaning that resonates far beyond superficial measures of success. Through Stoic principles, you gain the clarity and conviction to rise above societal expectations and chart a course defined by authenticity and excellence. In doing so, you not only elevate your own worth but also contribute to a world in desperate need of virtuous leadership and compassionate action. Strategy 4. Focus on what you can control. The power of internal mastery. One of the most liberating insights offered by Stoicism is the distinction between what lies within our control and what does not. This fundamental principle serves as a cornerstone for cultivating personal value and navigating life's complexities with grace. By directing your energy toward internal factors, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes, you reclaim agency over your life and foster a sense of empowerment. As Epictetus famously declared, "Some things are in our control and others not." This deceptively simple statement encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy, urging us to focus on what we can influence while releasing attachment to everything else. Understanding the dichotomy of control. The Stoics divided life into two categories: things within our control and things outside our control. Within our control are our judgments, intentions, desires, and responses. Outside our control are external events, other people's opinions, natural phenomena, and outcomes. This dichotomy provides a framework for prioritizing where to invest your attention. Marcus Aurelius summarized it eloquently. "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This perspective shifts the locus of control inward, empowering you to shape your experience regardless of external circumstances. Focusing on what you can control has profound implications for personal value. When you stop expending energy on uncontrollable factors, you free up mental and emotional resources to address challenges proactively. This focus cultivates discipline, resilience, and clarity, qualities that make you a reliable and effective individual. Moreover, it reduces stress and anxiety, as you no longer waste time worrying about things beyond your influence. By mastering the art of internal focus, you position yourself as someone who thrives in adversity rather than succumbs to it. Practical techniques for focusing on what you can control. To implement this strategy, begin by practicing cognitive reframing. Whenever you find yourself fixating on external factors, such as criticism from others or unfavorable outcomes, pause and ask yourself, "Is this within my control?" If the answer is no, relinquish attachment to it. Shift your attention instead to how you choose to respond. For example, if a colleague criticizes your work, recognize that their opinion is outside your control. However, you can control whether you internalize the criticism, or use it constructively to improve. This deliberate redirection of focus empowers you to act with intention rather than react impulsively. Another powerful tool is daily reflection, a practice advocated by Marcus Aurelius in Meditations. Set aside time each day to evaluate your thoughts and actions. Ask yourself, did I spend my energy today on things I could control? Where did I lose focus on external factors? This reflective process helps you identify patterns of distraction and reinforces your commitment to internal mastery. Over time, you'll notice a marked improvement in your ability to stay centered amidst chaos. Additionally, adopt the Stoic exercise of premeditation of adversity, which involves anticipating potential challenges and preparing mentally for them. Visualize scenarios where external factors might disrupt your plans, such as missing a deadline, encountering resistance, or facing unexpected setbacks. Then ask yourself, how can I respond virtuously in this situation? By preemptively addressing these possibilities, you build resilience and reduce the likelihood of being derailed by surprises. Applying the principle to modern challenges. In today's hyper-connected world, the temptation to dwell on uncontrollable factors is stronger than ever. Social media amplifies comparisons, news cycles overwhelm us with global crises, and workplace dynamics often feel beyond our grasp. Stoicism offers a lifeline in these turbulent times by reminding us to anchor ourselves in what we can influence. For instance, while you cannot control economic downturns or organizational politics, you can control your work ethic, communication style, and attitude toward change. By focusing on these internal aspects, you maintain productivity and composure even when external conditions seem dire. Consider the example of James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy officer and prisoner of war during the Vietnam War. Captured and subjected to brutal torture, Stockdale drew upon Stoic principles to endure unimaginable hardships. He later credited his survival to the realization that he could control his mindset and moral integrity despite his physical captivity. Stockdale's story illustrates the transformative power of focusing on what you can control, even in the most extreme circumstances. Why focusing on what you can control matters? By concentrating on internal factors, you not only enhance your personal effectiveness but also inspire those around you. People naturally gravitate toward individuals who exude calmness, decisiveness, and purpose. Your ability to remain composed in the face of uncertainty demonstrates leadership and resilience, qualities that are highly valued in both personal and professional settings. Furthermore, focusing on what you can control fosters a sense of accountability. You take ownership of your actions and outcomes, earning respect and trust from others. This strategy also promotes sustainable growth. When you channel your efforts toward internal mastery, you lay the groundwork for long-term success. Unlike external achievements, which are often transient and dependent on circumstances, internal strengths endure. They equip you to handle whatever life throws your way, ensuring that your value remains intact regardless of external shifts. A final thought. Epictetus once said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not." This principle is not just a philosophical abstraction, but a practical guide to living with purpose and integrity. By focusing on what you can control, you harness the power to shape your destiny, cultivate enduring value, and lead a life aligned with your deepest aspirations. In a world rife with distractions and uncertainties, this Stoic wisdom offers a beacon of clarity and direction, a reminder that true strength lies in mastering the self. In conclusion, Strategy 4 invites you to embrace the liberating practice of focusing on what you can control. By mastering your thoughts, actions, and responses, you build resilience, accountability, and unwavering value. Through Stoic teachings, you gain the tools to navigate life's challenges with equanimity and purpose, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. As you commit to this path of internal mastery, you not only elevate your own worth but also become a beacon of inspiration for others. Strategy 5: Cultivate gratitude and contentment, finding joy in simplicity. In a world that often equates success with accumulation, more possessions, higher status, endless achievements, the Stoics offer a refreshing counterpoint. True value is found not in what we acquire but in appreciating what we already have. Gratitude and contentment, central tenets of Stoic philosophy, teach us to embrace simplicity and derive joy from life's inherent richness. As Seneca wisely noted, "He is richest who is content with the least, for contentment is the wealth of nature." This timeless wisdom reminds us that cultivating gratitude and contentment is not merely a passive state of mind but an active practice that transforms how we perceive and interact with the world. The essence of gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, regardless of its scale or significance. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, fostering a sense of fulfillment and connection. For the Stoics, gratitude was not about waiting for extraordinary events to feel thankful, but about finding reasons to be grateful in the ordinary. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This perspective encourages us to cherish the simple gifts of existence, from the air we breathe to the relationships we nurture. Modern research supports the Stoic emphasis on gratitude. Studies consistently show that practicing gratitude improves mental health, strengthens relationships, and enhances overall well-being. Individuals who regularly express gratitude report lower levels of stress, increased optimism, and a greater capacity for resilience. By cultivating gratitude, you not only enrich your own life but also radiate positivity, making you a source of light and encouragement for others. The art of contentment. Contentment goes hand in hand with gratitude, representing a state of satisfaction with what you have rather than a relentless pursuit of more. The Stoics viewed contentment as a form of freedom, a liberation from the tyranny of desire and comparison. Epictetus captured this beautifully. "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." When you embrace contentment, you break free from the cycle of consumerism and societal pressure, discovering joy in simplicity and sufficiency. Contentment does not imply complacency or stagnation. On the contrary, it empowers you to pursue meaningful goals without being consumed by greed or envy. It allows you to strive for excellence while remaining grounded in the present moment. As Seneca advised, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By savoring the here and now, you cultivate a deep appreciation for life's fleeting beauty, enhancing both your personal value and your ability to uplift others. Practical exercises for cultivating gratitude and contentment. To integrate gratitude and contentment into your daily life, begin with a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. They could range from a warm cup of coffee to a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. This practice trains your mind to notice and appreciate the positives, gradually rewiring your outlook on life. Over time, you'll find that gratitude becomes a natural reflex, infusing even mundane moments with meaning. Another powerful technique is mindful reflection. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and reflect on your blessings. Picture the people, experiences, and opportunities that enrich your life. As you do so, silently express thanks for them. This meditative practice deepens your connection to the present moment and reinforces a sense of abundance. Marcus Aurelius encouraged this habit. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. By marveling at the wonders around you, you awaken to the miracle of existence. To foster contentment, adopt voluntary simplicity, the intentional choice to live with fewer material possessions and distractions. Declutter your physical space, simplify your routines, and prioritize quality over quantity. For example, instead of buying the latest gadget, invest in experiences that nourish your soul, such as spending time in nature or engaging in creative pursuits. Voluntary simplicity aligns with Stoic teachings, which emphasize that true wealth resides in inner tranquility rather than external accumulation. Additionally, practice detachment from outcomes. Often, discontent arises from clinging too tightly to specific results or expectations. Stoicism advises letting go of attachment to outcomes and focusing instead on the process. Remind yourself that your worth is not tied to achievements or possessions but to your character and effort. As Epictetus taught, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This mindset frees you to act with integrity and purpose, unburdened by the weight of unrealistic demands. The ripple effect of gratitude and contentment. When you cultivate gratitude and contentment, the benefits extend far beyond your personal well-being. Your positive energy influences those around you, creating a culture of appreciation and generosity. People are naturally drawn to individuals who radiate gratitude, as they exude warmth, kindness, and authenticity. By modeling contentment, you inspire others to shift their focus from scarcity to abundance, fostering harmony and unity in your relationships. Moreover, gratitude and contentment amplify your value by anchoring you in humility and empathy. They remind you of your interconnectedness with others and the countless ways in which you've been supported throughout your journey. This awareness fuels a desire to give back, whether through acts of service, mentorship, or simply being present for someone in need. As Seneca observed, "No one is more hated than he who loves riches, and no one more loved than he who loves his fellow men." Why gratitude and contentment matter. In a society that glorifies ambition and consumption, gratitude and contentment serve as antidotes to the pressures of modern life. They counteract feelings of inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction, replacing them with a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you create a sustainable foundation for happiness, one that doesn't rely on external validation or perpetual acquisition. Furthermore, gratitude and contentment enhance your ability to contribute meaningfully to the world. When you're content with your own life, you become less self-centered and more attuned to the needs of others. You develop a generous spirit, eager to share your blessings and uplift those around you. This outward orientation enriches your relationships and expands your impact, making you a force for good in your community. A final thought. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This profound insight encapsulates the essence of Strategy 5. Cultivating gratitude and contentment is not about changing the world around you but transforming how you relate to it. By embracing simplicity, appreciating the present, and finding joy in the everyday, you unlock a reservoir of value that transcends material wealth and temporal achievements. Through Stoic wisdom, you learn to live richly, not in possessions but in spirit. In summary, Strategy 5 invites you to adopt gratitude and contentment as guiding principles for a fulfilling life. By practicing mindfulness, voluntary simplicity, and detachment from outcomes, you cultivate a deep appreciation for what you have and discover lasting joy in simplicity. This approach not only enhances your personal value but also inspires others to embrace a similar mindset, creating a ripple effect of positivity and connection. As you commit to this path, you'll find that true wealth lies not in what you accumulate but in the richness of your heart and soul. Strategy 6. Practice mindfulness and presence, living fully in the moment. In an age dominated by distractions, constant notifications, endless to-do lists, and the relentless pull of digital devices, the ability to remain fully present has become a rare and invaluable skill. Mindfulness, the practice of paying deliberate attention to the present moment without judgment, is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It teaches us to anchor ourselves in the here and now, fostering clarity, focus, and emotional balance. By cultivating mindfulness, you not only enhance your personal effectiveness but also deepen your connection to life's fleeting beauty. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, confine yourself to the present. This simple yet profound directive invites us to embrace the fullness of each moment, unlocking a reservoir of value that transcends the chaos of modern living. The foundations of mindfulness and Stoicism. Mindfulness in Stoicism is not merely a passive state of awareness but an active engagement with the present. The Stoics believe that much of human suffering arises from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, both of which lie outside our control. By contrast, focusing on the present moment allows us to act with purpose and virtue, unencumbered by regret or anxiety. Epictetus emphasized this point. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This teaching underscores the importance of aligning your actions with your values in the present, ensuring that you live authentically and intentionally. Modern interpretations of mindfulness echo these Stoic principles. Research shows that practicing mindfulness reduces stress, improves cognitive function, and enhances emotional regulation. By training your mind to stay focused on the present, you develop the ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This skill is particularly valuable in high-pressure environments, where clarity and composure are essential for effective decision-making. Moreover, mindfulness fosters empathy and compassion, enabling you to connect more deeply with others and contribute meaningfully to your relationships. Practical techniques for cultivating mindfulness. To integrate mindfulness into your daily life, begin with breath awareness. The breath serves as a natural anchor to the present moment, providing a focal point for your attention. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or distracted, take a few moments to close your eyes and observe your breathing. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your body, the rhythm of inhalation and exhalation. This simple practice grounds you in the present, calming your mind and centering your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Keep your attention focused entirely on what is truly your own concern, and be clear that what belongs to others does not touch the soul." Breath awareness embodies this principle, helping you filter out external noise and concentrate on what truly matters. Another powerful technique is body scanning, which involves systematically bringing awareness to different parts of your body. Start at the top of your head and slowly move downward, noticing any sensations, tensions, or areas of relaxation. This practice not only promotes physical awareness but also encourages you to inhabit your body fully, countering the dissociation that often accompanies stress or multitasking. Body scanning aligns with Stoic teachings, which emphasize the importance of caring for your physical vessel as a means of supporting your intellectual and moral endeavors. For those seeking a more structured approach, mindful meditation offers a dedicated space to cultivate presence. Set aside 10 to 20 minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath, bodily sensations, or a specific object of attention. If your mind wanders, which it inevitably will, gently bring your focus back without judgment. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to sustain attention and resist distractions, enhancing both your mindfulness and your overall mental resilience. Applying mindfulness to everyday activities. Mindfulness need not be confined to formal practices. It can be woven into the fabric of your daily life. One effective way to do this is through mindful eating. Instead of rushing through meals or consuming food while distracted, take the time to savor each bite. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. Appreciate the effort that went into preparing it and the nourishment it provides. This practice not only enhances your enjoyment of meals but also fosters a deeper connection to the act of eating, aligning with Stoic teachings on gratitude and simplicity. In a world increasingly driven by external validation, fleeting success, and constant comparison, the quest for true personal value has never been more critical or more challenging. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that transcends centuries, providing practical tools to cultivate lasting worth in both personal and professional spheres. This article explores 10 transformative strategies inspired by Stoic principles, each enriched with profound quotes from renowned Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These strategies are not mere theoretical concepts but actionable insights designed to help you navigate life's complexities with resilience, purpose, and integrity. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, while embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. By integrating these teachings into your daily life, you can develop qualities such as emotional intelligence, gratitude, mindfulness, and virtue, which remain universally respected and sought after. Each strategy outlined here serves as a stepping stone toward becoming someone whose presence enriches the lives of others while fostering your own growth and fulfillment. The first strategy emphasizes cultivating emotional intelligence, a cornerstone of effective leadership and meaningful relationships. Drawing on Stoic insights about self-awareness and emotional regulation, this section provides practical steps to manage disruptive emotions and respond to adversity with grace. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Emotional intelligence empowers you to lead with empathy, communicate effectively, and inspire trust, making you indispensable in any context. Next, we delve into the importance of embracing adversity as a teacher. Life's inevitable challenges often feel overwhelming, but Stoicism reframes them as catalysts for transformation. Through the lens of Stoic resilience, setbacks become opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Seneca's words echo this sentiment. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. By adopting practices like negative visualization and reframing difficulties, you can build unshakable resilience, positioning yourself as a beacon of stability and wisdom. A pivotal shift occurs when you learn to prioritize virtue over external validation. In an era dominated by social media metrics and societal expectations, Stoicism urges us to define success on our own terms. Virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance form the bedrock of enduring value. As Epictetus wisely noted, "Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves." By aligning your actions with universal principles of virtue, you create a legacy of authenticity and excellence that no amount of external praise can replicate. Another key strategy is focusing on what you can control, a liberating practice that restores agency over your life. The Stoics' dichotomy of control distinguishes between internal factors, thoughts, responses, and external ones, outcomes, opinions. By mastering this distinction, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety, channeling energy into productive action instead. Marcus Aurelius encapsulates this idea perfectly. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Gratitude and contentment take center stage in another strategy, reminding us to find joy in simplicity. In a consumerist culture obsessed with accumulation, Stoicism champions the beauty of appreciating what we already have. Seneca's reflection, "He is richest who is content with the least," encourages us to embrace voluntary simplicity and derive fulfillment from life's inherent richness. By cultivating gratitude and contentment, you foster inner peace and radiate positivity, inspiring those around you to adopt a similar mindset. Mindfulness and presence emerge as essential components of personal value, urging us to live fully in the moment. Modern distractions often pull us away from the present, but Stoic mindfulness anchors us in the here and now. Practices such as breath awareness, mindful meditation, and mindful eating help you reconnect with the beauty of everyday experiences. As Marcus Aurelius advised, confine yourself to the present. Living mindfully enhances clarity, focus, and emotional balance, enabling you to contribute meaningfully to every interaction. Additionally, the article explores strategies such as practicing detachment from outcomes, embracing impermanence, and nurturing meaningful relationships. Each of these approaches draws upon Stoic teachings to equip you with the tools needed to thrive in today's fast-paced world. For instance, detachment from outcomes allows you to act with integrity without being consumed by attachment to specific results. Similarly, embracing impermanence fosters humility and appreciation for life's transient nature. Finally, the 10th strategy underscores the importance of leading by example. True leaders embody Stoic virtues, inspiring others through their actions rather than words. By consistently demonstrating wisdom, courage, and compassion, you create a ripple effect of positive change, amplifying your impact far beyond your immediate circle. Throughout this article, Stoic quotes serve as guiding lights, offering concise yet profound reflections on human existence. From Marcus Aurelius' Meditations on Mortality to Seneca's musings on gratitude, these timeless words resonate deeply with modern challenges, bridging the gap between ancient philosophy and contemporary life.